You hear this music? This is like Takeda's theme, and it sounds imposing, does it not? Bob is showing all of these people, all of the commanders in this army, and many of the armies in this game, they're based on the real-life composition of Takeda. Takeda was composed of several clans, like the Baba clan and the Yamagata clan. So they have generals in the army. It's like that. And that was just a little dialogue that starts to take place a lot, and I'll skip it every time in the future, that shows Takeda is still fighting Uesugi, you know, like, they can't make any progress, Uesugi can't make any progress, they're just at a standstill. So, and it says that Uesugi's reason for winning was battleground advantage, like they're fighting in their homeland or something, so they win, they don't have an advantage in troops. That's showing you that Takeda's more powerful. They just can't win, because half of their forces are split. Or their forces are split in half. And they go for Owari instead of the territory I took, which is annoying. And here we go. They won't have any yokai, because I still haven't taken 2 of their castles or territories. Yeah, all their people are wearing the raccoon dog uniforms. I don't really know why at all. Advanced Ogre is the same as Summon Ogre, just more powerful. And she's not a good unit at all, so it won't be strong. I used to think that the Summon Ogre and whatnot wasn't based on troop size. Clearly it is, she just didn't do very much damage. Katsui again is the only one on front. May as well attack with him. Niwa, he's gonna be a lot less useful with Yamamoto around, but I still have him and I still employ him, just because he has a lot of troops. But that might bite you if you do that later on in the game. You know, he gets attacked by a really powerful unit one shot. You just lost a lot of influence at the top for no reason. There we go. That guy's got a speed boost. The speed works in a weird way. I'm not positive how it goes. It's like if they start out with a speed boost from a tactician, they'll go really quick. They may go first, and they may not. If they're given a speed boost halfway through the fight, it doesn't change their position. You know, like, for example, Kento gets a speed boost now, and she just goes before that person. That would never happen, but it doesn't work that way. She would have to have the speed boost and then attack, and then the speed boost would help her attack sooner. And as far as I can tell, all it does is change what position people attack in. I haven't seen an increase in the other stats at all. Same with defense. I've only ever seen it increase defense, and offense, I've only ever seen it increase their offense. I don't know anything else. Intelligence is the only one I know of that has multiple traits with it, and I don't even know why. This is a cute little scene here. A Pompoko. Maybe it's a reference. This game is full of references that I don't understand. All the raccoon things. Yell golden punch when they attack. Well, the raccoons don't, the raccoon dogs don't, but people do. And that's obviously a reference to something. I don't know what it is. The Pompoko might be as well. Or it's just how they walk. They have furry little feet and shit, right? They're cute little animals. In the musket army, Tanegashima, there's a girl there, a musket unit, and she really loves animals like this. So there are unique scenes and dialogues that trigger if you have any of them in your army, and she's also in your army. And that happens a lot in the game. I really love that. There is a chef from Mori House. She's a good cook, and she'll help Ko Hime try and make non-poisonous dango. Stuff like that. They're here to try and assassinate Rance, but they don't do anything. Tanu Ninja 5. I don't know what a Tanu is. Maybe that's a Tanuki. Maybe it's called a Tanuki suit in Mario because I don't know. I don't know how Japanese works, but they're all there with, I guess, Hattori Hanzo. And Hattori Hanzo was the exception. All the other yokai dog things are historically united under Tokugawa. And I think Hattori Hanzo was as well, but he originally came from Iga. I think that's how it went. Sounds right. He was like an honorary member from the Iga clan, and he was a ninja in real life too. Hattori Honzou was, of course, a ninja. A very good one. Well-known one. Probably, if you were playing this game for the first time, I hope that you've heard of Hattori Honzou. Most people have. And that shouldn't be surprising that he's in the game. It may be surprising that he's a yokai dog, you know, but whatever. So he leaves because he's scared of Suzume. Maybe she is supposed to be more of a dog than a cat personality, you know? And all the other shits leave too. Then you go ahead and I'll actually probably fight Tokugawa twice in a row and trigger all the dogs, all the raccoon dogs, and fight them. You want to capture them because you can capture them beforehand, before their final fight. You want to do that, or it's going to be hard. Then they replace them with shittier units, and it's way easier. What's going on here? I don't remember this from anywhere. Oh, it's introducing the Hani Empire. Alright. Yeah, see, they're really uninteresting to me because they're shit. And the first time I read their story, I was like, oh, this is cool. I like this. This is neat. The Hanis are cool. And then you find out what's actually up. I mean, you can see on that white... I'll hold up. He's a white Hani. That's their king. And he's really edgy, and he doesn't... really edgy. No, he's, naive. He doesn't like to do anything. He's just kind of there, doesn't know what's going on. All the Hanis are all hyper and excited to do anything and everything. He is not like that. And you find out why with their story. There are a lot of interaction with the Hanis throughout the game. They go all the way across the map. You have a little entourage and whatever. And then 3G reports this incident, which means that the Tenshi Sect is declaring war on me. He's explaining that all of Nobunaga's troops attacked and slaughtered a bunch of the Tenshi Sect members in Oda territory. And I mean, in real life, if something like that were to happen, the government would take action. There isn't like a religious faction, you know, the Vatican won't declare war on people for burning down a church. No, they'd probably acknowledge it though, wouldn't they? I'm sure the Pope would acknowledge that. So that's what they're doing. They're basically taking some kind of an action to punish Oda, knowing that no one's going to help Oda against them, because they are the de facto religious sect in Japan that everyone, like, bows to. And you have the option here, once they declare war on you, you can take over all of the Tenshi Sect territory and not worry about them anymore. You get no units for that. Or you can let them sit on the map, and after the event at Hanoji with the 5 gourds, the Tenshi Sect allies with you and becomes a vassal, basically. And you get control of Sagan, the Elder Monk, and Genri. You obtain them in your army, and I'm probably going to end up doing that. It also feels canonically appropriate, actually. It took me forever to figure out how to get them in the army, because once you actually vassalize the Tenshi Sect, they don't necessarily join right away. They will join when you have enough national power to allow them to join, which might confuse you. And if you have reinforcements coming, the reinforcements are prioritized over Sagan and Genri. And a lot of other events are as well. You need one of those little events that happen before an autosave to trigger everything. But if you have a lot of shit going on, you'll never see that, and you can go through the entire game and just never get Sagan. He's not required by any means, but he's a good unit to have, and he has not an exclusive ability, but a unique one. Only one other unit shares that ability. The leader of the Miko Institute and Sagan both share an ability that reduces all enemy troops' health by 25% of their total. So, you got a unit with 400 health, they use their special ability, it's cut down to 300, and there are other factors that change how much damage that does. Like if a guard unit has block up, it'll take reduced damage. I've also seen units get hit for almost half of their health before, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. And you can use them both. Both of their abilities together shut down 50% of the enemy's troops, and it's really strong. And if you have them both, it makes shit a lot easier later in the game. I will be getting the head Miko. I can say that much. Sagan, again, it's whether or not the game wants to trigger him for me. Here, replenish all these guys. Oh, I'll actually give Yamamoto some more troops too. And that's something that happens... Oh god, maybe I won't. That's fuck awful. You lose 20% of every one of your troops' units when the Tenshi Sect leaves because of religious obligations, I guess, would be one way to look at it. So now everybody's got less troops. It's a real pain. Yeah, I gave Rance more troops. I love having him set up. I will fight them one more time. And then I'll take it easy and do something else in my own territory. Maeda, Kento, Yamamoto. I gotta start getting her more troops. She catches up really quickly though, thank God. And you know what? I will also deploy this guy just because. I don't have any reason not to. Oh God. I don't remember these people having this many diviners. It's a little startling. Oh, Kento. I gotta get her attack up. And see, this guy's got an attack bar. His counterattack is increased because of that as well. Hurt Rance pretty badly. Maybe Yamamoto can finish this person off. Oh boy. She has so few troops. Ah. I'll put up guard Shiki. That's probably the unit he wanted to put it on. I will... You know, I'll do a Shikigami. Why not? I should have done a shouting charge, but I forget that he has that because I don't ever use him. And you can actually see right now, this guy right here, this guard unit, he has the same face as Endo Kirin, my diviner. They just put a wig on him. Look at how silly that looks now that you notice it. Oh shit. Yeah, Maeda's getting fucked up pretty bad. Oh well. He'll be okay. If he dies, I'll be really heartbroken. No joke. No joke. He doesn't have the guard up, so he's taking increased damage. I'm not sure how much it reduces the damage by altogether, but it does. There you go. Maeda, again, he's okay. He gets a lot better with that upgrade, though. Once you make him a Kabuki actor, he's probably equal to or better than Katsui. Definitely. The guard Shiki goes up, and I may not attack in the front row anymore. I may just let him sit. I'll let Maeda keep up the guard. Rance or Takuan-sama could probably take the hit. See, and this just totally made that pointless. Yeah, I'll let Rance go. Look at it. Rance is very powerful. If he had an attack arrow, that would have done such extreme damage. And I probably should have sent a tactician in. It's not usually beneficial to include 2 tacticians, though it also ensures that almost all of your units are fully arrowed and good to go. If you have 2 good tacticians, you know. So, there we go. Annihilated, killed 2 of them. I'm really happy to kill a guard unit, especially one that has that attack boost on him. Units can have that by default. Like, once you level a person up, you can give them a passive ability to randomly once in a while have an attack arrow. Okay? That guy had that, so I'm glad that he's dead. I won't give that to very many units, because I prefer their guaranteed abilities, you know? So Katsui, instead of giving him, maybe he can have a random bonus to defense once in a while, I'll give him the guaranteed increased guard at the beginning. That kind of thing. They all have different ones, and they all share some. Like, every single unit can get Merchant, which increases your income at the beginning of every turn. But not every unit can get Assassination Guard. Only ninjas can get that. And here we have another one of these. Now it's a named individual. And Suzume also helps you. If commanders are knocked out here, they're not dead or anything. They just are inactive for the next turn because they're recovering. That goes for Rance too, I believe. Though this may be an exception because of the, you know, look at the situation that you're in. I don't know though. Suzume or Sil can heal Suzume and Rance. When Suzume heals Rance, Rance regains an action flag. Suzume does not. I don't know why. Only Rance regains them when he is healed by Syl. Syl can't give them back to anyone else. And the strong attack just uses all your flags and hits for 1.5 times damage. You want to use on the last flag, obviously, or like right there, he was the last guy, he was going to die after that attack, so I just used it.